day. Hi, welcome. Today is another Friday. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. I do at least 3 videos a week. And then Friday, I do a weekly recap of what's going on in my life and in my business. And hopefully that can give you some kind of little nuggets or inspiration to use in your own business. I also incorporate some of my personal life because my personal life is very entwined with what I'm doing in my business. So welcome to Friday Recap. Chat with me. I have a whole list. I thought, geez, I don't have really a lot going on this week, but maybe I do. Oh, and just one other thing too is I also share daily and consistently out on TikTok. So if you're not following me on TikTok, get out there because I'm always posting about Reiki or meditation or yoga, and I'm really going to get more into that as the time goes by. And I'm very inspired by people, and I love sharing, things that work for me, things I've read, and there's just so much information out there. So let's get started. Let's review what's going on in my week so far. And I feel like I'm really segueing into the life of a content creator. And it's something that I'm very passionate about. I love creating content. Years ago, I don't know if that ever could have been a reality for me. And when I say that, I'm like, oh, I don't know how I can do it, which usually holds you up. Yeah, you don't know how to do it today. You've never done it before, but girl, go out and do it and get it. But I really enjoy creating videos, being out here and talking to you, and things have held me back in the past. Like, as you can tell, I do have a hard time finding my words sometimes, and I stutter and get stuck on them. And I really thought that was holding me back. Like, oh, I'm not this great speaker, and I need more practice on speaking. And how can I do this if I'm not perfect? Because I don't want anyone to make fun of me. But I thought, F it, I'm gonna just do it anyway. So if I'm stuttering or I can't find my words, that's me. Maybe you're the same. Girl, go get it. So anyway, I'm really getting into this content creating. And it's really inspired by this Jessica Stansbury. And I watched a video with her this past week, and that falls under what am I watching? Jessica Stansbury. And she talks all about the tools for creating passive income and content creation and running that kind of business. And she had a video that I just watched and really inspired me, and I just lit up. So if you've come across something that lights you up, that's a sign. So of what you're probably saying, I don't follow that current, follow that energy. Okay, so found this video where she was talking about how you can make 10K a month. Zoinks. Boink. How can I make 10K a month? But I know this is possible. And she was giving all the different ways. I am really working towards building up a passive income in this business so that I don't always have to be sitting here glued to my computer. What else would I be doing? That's a good question. I'm not sure, but we'll cross that bridge when I get there. But I would really think that creating a business and that I could make 10K a month, but with content creation and digital downloads and affiliate marketing and courses, that's been my dream for a long time. So let's just do it. So here I am working towards it. So that's really inspired me. So I'm watching Jessica Stansbury. I'll put her information in the link below and do that. Still on the subject, content creating, I created a yin yoga video, splashed it out here on my YouTube channel in celebration of International Yoga Day. And yoga is something that has really transformed my life. Yoga has so many benefits to it. I'm not going to go into all that right now because it's so deep and it has so many arms and legs to it. But yoga is, if you're looking for something to discharge energy, stay flexible, really turn out the outside world and tap into your, just go into a divine sacred space, yoga is a great tool for that. So I created and edited this yin yoga video on Monday, and guys, it took me all day. I think I started at 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning, and I was probably still working at bits and pieces of it until 6 at night. And the thing with that is that it's not just creating a video and putting out there. It's editing it. It's doing the voiceover to it. It's putting music to it. It's then publishing it. And then I created an email for it. I created, you have to create a thumbnail for it. So there's a lot of moving pieces and parts to just this one little thing. And of course, I'm just learning iMovie. So that's a little bit new to me. So I'm constantly, how do I do this? Well, how do I do that? And, I'm a little choppy at this editing, but you know what? You got to start somewhere. Don't wait till you're perfect at it. Just go and do it. I'm throwing spaghetti at the wall right now and seeing what works and what doesn't. So that was really exciting for me. And so working on these videos and doing 3 videos a week, you guys, it actually takes up the majority of my time, but I love it. And in between, I'm doing my TikToks, and I love doing TikToks. I love doing these little videos and sharing these little nuggets and jewels of information to you guys. It's my passion, and I'm loving TikTok and the creator part of it. So it's really fulfilling a lot within me, which is really, really exciting. And the other thing I was doing all week was I'm creating a PowerPoint presentation for other Reiki masters who are teaching and that might be doing online classes, and they really need and would love to work off PowerPoint. I know this has taken me quite a bit of time, and maybe somebody is a Reiki master who doesn't have a lot of digital skills, or they don't have the time and they're like, I'll pay you the $10 for the, here's $10. Yeah, give me the PowerPoint presentation. I'm done. So I'm doing that this week, and I want to get that done by Monday because I want to get it up and out. So what I've been reading all week, a lot of information on Reiki. And I do have a book. It's a digital book by William Rand. William is a very highly respected Reiki master. He's been teaching for years and really uncovered a lot of the history of Reiki. And he's just an amazing teacher. And I want to say the name of this book is Peace, Love, and Reiki. It is a compilation of a bunch of Reiki essays that he's done over the years, and it's amazing. It's got some really good information in it. So I've been really reading that, and it's just I love reading about Reiki. And so I've been reading that this week. What I've been watching, guys, my girl Jessica Stansbury. So I've been watching her, besides Angie from Hot and Flashy. So she does a video every Tuesday and Friday on beauty techniques and fashion for older ladies. And Angie's in her early 60s or just turned 60, but she's amazing. So if you haven't seen Angie from Hot and Flashy and you're an older woman and you want some information on skincare, how to take care of your skin, or how to, what's good makeup for older, mature skin, Angie from Hot and Flashy is the bomb. She also does really cute styling too. So if you're looking for some cute fashion ideas, and I mean, it's really cool to see her, because a lot of times when you get a little older, you're like, am I too old for that? You know, should I be wearing that? Oh, is that too like, 20s-ish, and I'm in my 50s, 60-ish, you know? Well, I'm not 60-ish yet, I'm 55. Double nickels! And so yeah, so that's what I'm watching Angie, and today I started streaming a video from Carolyn Mays, and Carolyn is my go-to resource for all things spiritual and mystical and archetypal, and I love Carolyn. So I will link her in the video that I just started watching today below. So I will do that. And then, oh, one more thing. I had an aha moment about self-worth. And I wrote about it in this social media post about your self-worth. And then I had a couple aha moments this past week about self-worth and my self-worth, and how I feel like a lot of times that I have to prove myself. And if somebody else came to me with this, I'd be like, no, girl, you're good enough. Okay? You are worthy of the life you say you want. But then I thought about this morning, what is going on that I feel like, oh my God, I have to prove myself, or prove that I'm worthy, or have a reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, because it's so different from what most people are doing. Most people go to a job at a company and they work their whole lives, 9 to 5, get 2 weeks off a year. They're working for their 401ks. Usually most people aren't happy because they don't feel fulfilled in what they're doing, but they are stuck in a way, in a place where they're really not happy. Well, I keep saying that because that's where I was. And we feel stuck there because it's giving us an income that is supporting us. And it's really challenging to go out on your own without that constant revenue stream every week. And so it's just a different, I live a different life than a lot of people. So, and I'm always like, well, what do people think? Or, you know, and really it's about my mind here. So I really had an aha moment. Okay, so that's like, I am trying to constantly prove myself, prove I'm smart enough, prove I'm, you know, good enough. Like, I don't want to look like an idiot. So a lot of these things are intertwined, but I have to keep reminding myself as a mantra, I am good enough. And my thing, you guys, is I tapped into my prayers, my Reiki, my meditation in it, that you have to, a lot of times divine guidance puts you down a path that is rocky, like, oh my God, fasten the seatbelts, because I'm bringing you for a ride, and you just have to have faith that, you know, the divine in the universe is just putting you where you are supposed to be. And sometimes that's really hard, but you have to have faith in that. And that's where the tools of empowerment start to come into your life. Okay, I'm getting into more teaching and more preaching, but I just wanted to add that in. So more on that later. And I really wanted to end with I actually boosted, I think I spoke about this last week, I boosted one of my social media posts on Facebook. And first of all, I want to say, like, I think Instagram is like freaking dying, friends, because when I look at my social analytics, Instagram, I don't know what I'm doing, if I'm doing anything wrong, but it's like, so like, why am I wasting my time out here on this? But anyway, I'll look more into that later. So I boosted a post, spending $10. They gave me an extra $5 as a credit, so I got $15 ad for $10, which was awesome. My reach on that, so that means is how many people actually saw it, was 1,854 people or accounts on Facebook. That was the reach. I only had 2 reactions, and reactions are if somebody liked, commented on it, or even hearted it, hugged it, whatever. So if they had to actually, do that to it. But I actually had 27 clicks to it. So what I had done was I boosted a post where I had written a blog about, am I chasing dreams or am I just chasing chocolate chip cookies? So I boosted that post with that link to my blog post to my website, because I was drawing people. My goal behind it was to draw people to my website. So I haven't looked at my website analytics. That would have been interesting too. So anyway, there's probably more to this than I realized. But anyway, so there was my first post. I boosted post. I thought it was, I don't have anything to compare it to. So, it was probably more than the average, any kind of post, because, when I do look at it, so some of my higher posts, reaching posts are like 65, the reach of like 65, 45, that's what it looks like the reach is to some of those that are higher, and this is on Facebook. So up substantially in 1800 compared to 45, 65. So I thought it was really cool. So that was fun. So I think that's it for this Friday. Oh, one other thing, reselling. I sold one thing on Poshmark this past week, and I did 0 listings. And I am so consumed, nor have I done anything with my husband's business either. So consumed with focusing on all this other stuff that I don't have a lot of time, or haven't. This is my priority. Nothing else really has been. And I was sitting in meditation today, and I really believe divine guidance comes to us in silence. And I know when it's divine guidance, because it just comes spontaneous, and there's no other really connection or emotion to it. It's hard to explain. But anyway, I got the feeling of letting that go. And sometimes, you guys, when you let one thing go, it opens up your life and to something else to come in. And I've experienced that many times over and over in my life. And I am going to clear out my inventory on both of my Poshmark and eBay, and I will be letting that go. I'm not going to pursue that at this any further, this stage in the game. It's not lighting me up. That high vibration current isn't within it, and I'm only giving space, time, attention to the things that really light me up. So I hope you can learn from that too. So that's a wrap for this week. Thank you for staying. If you've made it to the end, I appreciate your views. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Or if there's any other suggestions that you have of what you want to see, I'd love to hear it, because I want to create content for what you are looking for. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a blessed weekend and a wonderful, magical week ahead. Thanks, everyone. Namaste.